This is Eduardo Salazar. Um, we're live with Criminal Syndicate at Montclair Wax, and we just have a few questions for the band. So where's Criminal Syndicate based out of?
Mainly out of Quorum, New York.
Quorum, New York. All right, cool. As for projects, do you guys have a recent project that you're promoting right now, or is there something new that's in the works and you're gonna be like dropping soon?
We're actually working on our debut album called Senses. It's coming out sometime late April, maybe a little bit later, but as of right now, it's late April.
Okay, very cool, very cool.
And there's also some future albums in the works that are going to be we're going to be working on immediately after Census is out.
All right, so you guys have quite the catalog lined up already. What's your main medium for releasing music? Are you going to release it on SoundCloud, any blogs, or are you going to release it through another medium?
We're planning to release it on iTunes, Spotify, SoundCloud, all that stuff.
Is this one of your first shows?
This is our first show, yeah.
Very first show. Wow, that's awesome. Okay, all right.
I just yesterday, so
Is he kidding?
I'm
Really not
okay.
kidding.
So what happened was the guitar player couldn't make it. So I was supposed to fill in, and I ended up becoming a permanent member of the band by accident. So that happened.
That's a very cool story. Did it exceed your expectations? Do you have any plans for future shows or anything lined up? Any ideas for future?
Yeah, we're definitely going to want to do a lot of opening for bigger bands. That's what we're really hoping to do, and we're definitely
And soon get bigger bands to open for us, really.
Yes. This is some of the stuff that was donated by Samsung for the bands. And Montclair and Samson, they're looking for artists that they're gonna promote and try to endorse in the future. So what would an endorsement like that mean for an up and coming band like you?
Well, what it would mean is that it would give us it would make it easier and more capable for us to do greater things. So you see, they give us these great studio headphones. That means that we can do better work and more quality work in the studio with our own equipment instead of renting or borrowing other people's equipment and having more experience with said equipment. So it would be very nice to have a company like Samsung helping us out.
Just curious, do you guys use any Samsung products as of now, or are you using other?
I actually have I have some Samsung microphones at home that I've used for other projects, not specifically for Criminal Syndicate, but I do have had experience with Samsung products, and I do enjoy some of the stuff that they put out.
Awesome. Do you think that a showcase like this, like Montclair Wax, is a good thing to have, like valuable asset?
Oh, it's an excellent asset to have, because if this sort of thing existed years ago, it would have been so much helpful for other bands that have inspired us. But as well is because you don't have to worry about coincidentally knowing a guy who knows a guy who knows a guy who can get you some equipment, or knowing a guy who knows a guy who can get you a record label. It's very useful to know that there are important people in your audience and having a show that you could easily get to and that you can play with amongst a bunch of other very excellent musicians.
Awesome.
I think it's good because it gives smaller bands an opportunity to get an audience. If it's one of the bands has a really big audience, then they're gonna see the smaller bands, and then I feel that's a really good opportunity for smaller bands, and also sharing the fan base. I think that's
Right, and networking. It's a great opportunity.
definitely for networking. Yeah, definitely.
It's also good to pick up. It's also good to pick up tips from other bands.
You guys are always welcome to come back. Come back, even if you're not performing, just to hang out and chill and really mingle with the other bands.
We are at Criminal Syndicate Band on Instagram, Criminal Syndic 1 on Twitter. What else?
Criminal Syndicate on Facebook, and our Reverb Nation is Criminal Syndicate.
Awesome. And thank you guys for your time. We really appreciate you coming out tonight. Thanks a lot.